Yay! Here we go. An amazing deck. I was going to say an amazing deck review, but I don't want to make any claims that I can't live up to. So it'll be like a mediocre deck review of an amazing deck called the Herbcrafter's Tarot. So this is a tarot deck that I have been using a lot in my podcast, Herb Oracle. And as an herbalist, as someone who is in love with the herbs, you have to have this. You have to. Right over here, I'm going to start flipping through the cards so that they can speak for themselves instead of me searching for the words. So as far as a tarot deck goes, it is completely untraditional because there are no people in the deck. There are plants, there are herbs. There might be a few spottings of humans, but it's not really the typical archetypes that you would think of when you think of death, or you think of the Empress, the priestess, like you don't think about it like that, but they start to make sense as you get to know the plants. And then you'll start to see garlic and you'll think of how strong it is, and then you'll associate it to the heart and it'll make sense. So anyways, I'm going to open this box because it's been a couple weeks since I've worked with it. It's a cute, sturdy box. I've given it a good run and it's held up beautifully. There is a guidebook, black and white, no pictures of the cards, but I like the way that it's laid out big time because at the top, like it has the fives together here, it will have 3 key messages that you can instantly get the gist of what it's trying to tell you. Then it goes into a nice description of the card and goes right into a really more in-depth more in-depth explanation, maybe to help you question where you're at and what you're going through. And then at the bottom, it'll have a crafting with. So crafting with the 5 of air, crafting with white sage. It gives you 3 ideas of things that you can actually do with this herb. Now on the box on the bottom, not much, but it does have one of those ribbons. And I think that's awesome because it helps you get the cards out. Here's the back. It has all sorts of fun herbal things, butterflies, plants, flowers, some roots, tincture, oil, num num num. So it's a full deck, a full tarot deck. And I like the size of it. It's not too narrow. Maybe I would say on the larger size for a tarot deck, but it does shuffle really nice. Let's see if I can stand up here. White sides. Now, for a long time, I was like, I don't know if I can use any other tarot deck in my podcast, but we do use the herbal tarot too. So anyways, what do you think? Pretty beautiful cards. And let's get a ending message here. I would say I've used this for pretty much every type of tarot spread layout. I have an Instagram tarot spread layout where I hoard tarot spreads, and I've used it for all types, and it has come through and come through and come through. So we've got the Emperor here with hemlock, reminding us to have excellent boundaries and be strong and decisive. And then when they look in the guidebook, hemlock says, build strong boundaries. See, I know this. I've read this a few times. A sturdy structure supports abundant growth, and own your authority. Own your authority. A strong foundation and a safe environment will build a solid future. So there's lots of different types of ways you could look at this, but definitely step into leadership with confidence. All right, quick deck. That was a quick deck review, but it's helpful to have a good look at the cards so that, I mean, I can tell you that you need to have this deck, but it helps to lay eyes on it. And I'm pretty sure that if you order this and work with it, it will speak to the very depths of you, and you will enjoy it very, very much. Okay, see ya. Thank you. Own your authority, Sadie. I'm an excellent Oracle and Tarot deck reviewer. Okay.